Okay, this is Davy Live. I was gonna show you guys. I did it before, and this is kind of like this is the after. I didn't think I was gonna get this far. I thought I was gonna have to go over that plastic piece, but what I decided to do was just take that whole plastic vent off. Now I can put a piece of tin and cover this hole. Now I can actually see the actual radius of the hole that I'm dealing with here. Hold on a second here. Let me now you can kind of see down in there. You can see where that fire burnt in there, right there. Hold on a second here. But yeah, this is gonna be cool, man. I'm gonna clean all this up. I got plastic there. There's my MC4 cables coming from my solar. I was able to free that from the plastic, which is cool. Those wires are still good. And I gotta get this plastic piece right here and just sand up around and just basically give it a good rough up cleanup, sand it off. I'm gonna tape some of that right there because it kind of got mudged up there on the awning. I'm gonna put some duct tape on that. Duct tape as needed on some of that. Let's see, but as you can see, those are the MC4 cables coming off my solar panel, which is right there. Here's my whole solar panel. There's my TV antenna. It shouldn't even be over that. I don't know why that happened. But anyway, I'm going to fix that problem. Anyway, and here's my solar panel. Hold on a second here. Hold on a second here. Let me, froze up. Hold on. Froze up on me. But let me kind of show you. See, that TV antenna I thought I had it lined up. It shouldn't even be there. It's got to come over because it shouldn't even be, like I said, it's not touching the solar panel, as you can see. But yeah, this is a 360 watt monocrystalline solar panel. There's my cables. I ended up, you can see I siliconed it and it came down into the refrigerator vent right here. I got that whole plastic piece off. As you can see, I got a little bit of plastic there and a little bit of plastic right there. But I did all this myself, man. It took me, I don't know, a few hours in 112 degree heat. And this heat beat the heck out of me. I got back in the house. I ended up sleeping on the couch, and I didn't wake up till like 5 or 6. So basically, I slept the whole day. But I got a lot accomplished, as you can see. Now it's just a matter of getting this little bit we'll grind the rest of it off tomorrow. It'll take 2 minutes to get all that off, and then I'm going to sand. I'll get some sandpaper, and I'm going to sand this really good all around the perimeter. And I'll get the tape measure. I'll measure the span of the tin I'm going to need. So I'm going to make sure I go all the way out to where you can see the markings. I'm just going to take it all the way out to the outer perimeter here, and out to the outer perimeter and up to the edge of this. I'm going to caulk the freaking crap out of it for sure. I'm going to get some self-leveling sealant. It's called lap sealant. Basically, I'm just going to get like a couple tubes of it. They're $10 a piece. I got some of this Flex Seal. The resin I could take back. All the fiberglass I could take back. I'll keep the tape. The Flex Seal I'm going to keep because I'm going to spray that over the tin that's going to cover the span over this right here. But this is great. This is going to save a lot of time, especially when it comes to getting the refrigerator out, because the refrigerator was actually kind of bolted up in there, and all the screws and stuff are out. So I don't know who's in here. Anybody in here? Do we got anybody? Is there anybody that's watching here right now at 2 o'clock, 2, 3, and about 2 o'clock in the morning? I'll probably stay up because just drank 2 cups of coffee. Hold on a second. Oh, my light turned off. Oh, but you know what? Let's see here. Let me see if I can turn this light on. Let's see here. You were able to see it pretty good here for a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let's see. How did I do this? No, I don't want to do that. Let's see. Let's see this. Don't want to do that. Let's try this. I don't know how that light turned off, but it turned off. As you can see, you got a pretty good view of, let's see, hold on a second now. Let me do this. I think I froze up. That's what happened. Hold on. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Thing keeps freezing up on me. But there you have it. I got, like I said, I got to duct tape some of the awning there. The fire damage didn't damage any of that awning. I was really freaking lucky. And yeah, I think altogether I was pretty damn lucky. My MC4 cables, which are right there, are good. They're all loose, and I'm going to use a pair of pliers. I'm going to break off some of the all that burnt stuff on there. Be nice if I can cut some of those wires clean for where the clean section is, and put some more MC4 connectors on those, and then run the clean wires straight down, and then rewire into the electrical box for the breakers. I haven't even looked at that. I'm concerned about it, so I'm gonna open up that box and take a look at all that. But you know, thing is, I'm going to the van build Kelly K. How's it going, man? On top of my RV, man, I had the fire damage, and there's a refrigerator vent cover right up here, and I got it off. I got some more plastic right here, and some plastic over here. It's just some cleanup all around the edge, around the perimeter, and then I'm going to add a piece of tin to cover over this. I'm going to caulk the heck out of it with lap sealant, and that will fix the roof pretty much. Then get this refrigerator out at the van build in November. So November 8th, the van build starts. So this thing's already signed up to be there. So and I signed up to do the refrigerator, take it out. And I was going to have them work on the roof, but guess what? I got most of it. I'm almost got it. So it was hot today, 112, 113, whatever it was. Kicked my ass. I got, like I said, I got most of this cut up with a cutting tool. I've got some flex spray seal. I'm going to take the resin back, and I'm going to take the fiberglass mats back too to Home Depot. I don't need them. I'm going to be able to do this with I'm going to run a piece of tin and run some lap sealant over it and seal the crap out of it. And then after I'm done doing that, then when it's completely dry, I'm going to take the flex seal spray, and I'm going to spray over the tin. And I'm going to run a lot of caulking right around that edge. It's going to be super, super thick. I'm going to make sure it's super thick on that side. I don't want... See, the water is going to run, and it's going to kind of sit up on the lip of of my awning right there. But here's my solar panel, Kelly K. And you can see how big it is. It goes all the way across the roof here. As you can see, my antenna is not supposed to be overhanging there. I don't know what happened. It was lined up properly. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna look at the setting in there and inside the RV. I'm gonna make sure I move it over a little bit, and I'm gonna mark it with a pen so I know exactly where the perfect mark is for this thing to be lined up. As it's lined up, then I'll go inside. I'll mark it with a Sharpie pen. So every time I go to do this, it's going to be set up down on the roof perfectly. But yeah, it's a monocrystalline panel. This panel is 360 watts. And I was concerned that I didn't have enough height with my clamps, but I made these clamps myself. And then I ran the wires, as you can see, coming off the solar, and I ran them down into the my MC4 connectors are right at the edge in there. The biggest deal I got when I put the tin in, I'm going to put the tin's going to slide up underneath. Well, yeah, it's going to slide up underneath pretty much. Or it may have to go, I think it's just going to have to go over the top. Because I got, you know, and I'm just going to have to really caulk it really good. And I don't know. I'm going to have to figure something out. Maybe cut a groove in so that the wires can kind of set in, you know, so that when the tin sits up there, it's going to be completely flat. So there's not a, you know, so in other words, so when it's drying, it's going to dry flat. I'll put some weight on it too to kind of make it better. But and then this goes into my breaker box. I gotta check the breaker box too. I haven't even, but you know, I don't know. I'm gonna let the van build people do it, you know, because they know all this stuff. I'll let them deal with it. I'll let them take a look and kind of analyze what we got here. But yeah, so but I got some stuff I'll be taking back. I could probably get back about $25 worth of stuff here. Got my duct tape, which is going to be used to kind of, I'm going to duct tape some of the awning here. But yeah, there's a good look at my roof, my AC up here. I'm up late, but I slept all day, so I was working on this thing. I really worked hard on this baby. I wanted to get, I knew I had to get this roof done. And it's going to be done, like, I'm saying tomorrow. It's going to be done tomorrow. At least this roof is. Then the rest of it's just cleaning out the RV and put the rest of the stuff in storage, man. Then hit up the Flagstaff. Get up in the mountains and get with my doctors up there too. I got to pick up my prescriptions too for all my medical stuff. Let's see, but yeah, you can see it kind of marked up there a little bit. But yeah, it's just a matter of just cleaning all that up really good. There's my wires coming off the solar, and of course I ran them down. That fire, look at the fire didn't even melt those wires. See that? It didn't even melt through. Those wires are freaking tough. Tough as hell, man. I couldn't believe. That is such great. That was the greatest news, especially when my solar was still working. But like I said, they're gonna tear all this out and take the fridge out and build a whole new cabinet in here, and then frame up with 2x4s. I'm gonna make a battery bank to put more solar batteries in here. I'm gonna make it for potentially to run 6 batteries, but I'm gonna only have 3. I'm gonna add one more new one, so I'll give 3, and then I'll have room for 3 more when they build the battery box in here. And I'll put the inverters up on top. I may sell the inverter I've got. It's a 2,000 watt inverter, and I might go up to I don't know, 4,000 watt inverter. That way it has the capability of running my AC off this roof. You know, as long as I have 3,500 watts, it'll run the 13,000 BTU air conditioner, which is right there. Max Air cover. So AC's by Max, or actually by Coleman. I think Coleman made that. But yeah, there's a refrigerator. You can see all the vents. See, those vents are like really tight. That's what caused the fire. Those vents all got heated up, and it lit that sucker on fire. But no, that ain't gonna happen no more. The refrigerator's coming out, and I'll get a DC refrigerator, a 12 volt. So that will never happen again. I got the valve shut off for the propane on this, and the 110 plug is disconnected. I'm just gonna cut it off, and I'm gonna tape it up with electrical tape, and that'll be the end of that story. But then, like I said, when they get the refrigerator out, the whole thing's just all that's coming out anyway. It may leave some space, actually, some storage space, when that occurs. So, we got 4 people in here. But yeah, this is cool. I mean, I didn't think I was gonna get this far. Initially, I was gonna use construction paper. I was gonna make a lip, and I was gonna try to fiberglass it. See, that was gonna be a lot of extra work. But this is gonna be a lot better. Now I just put the tin down there. Hold on a second here. I could sleep up on the roof here tonight. I should just take a nap up here. Hold on, it froze up. Hold on a second here. Uh-oh. Hold on. So, I'm back. I kind of froze up. I moved the camera too much. But you guys see the point? See what I'm talking about? You know, it's all gonna be good. You know, I survived the fire. That's the biggest thing. And I'm gonna reconstruct the whole cabinet and build the battery bank box for the AGM batteries, which is solar. I wish I could afford lithium, but they're $1,000 a piece. You know, $6,000, $7,000 I can't quite cut. You know, I've got money coming from inheritance stuff from my aunt, but it depends. If I get the big chunk of change from my cousin, I can afford lithium. Then I may just do, like, let's say 4 of them, 4 lithiums at about $1,000 a piece, and then run a new charge controller and a new inverter, which will be enough to power power everything pretty much. But if I go with 6 batteries, that would be overkill. That would be like what, if you look at Camper Van Kevin's setup, I would have pretty much what he's got. I'm considering it. If the money's there, I'm gonna do it. You know. But the thing is, you know what? I'm thinking I might go with a Class A. I might sell this thing and move into a Class A. So Kelly K, you know anybody who wants a Class C? This one's a good one, man. This thing's going to have everything done on it by the time November comes. You know, I'm going to have one more battery. It's going to have, as you can see, you got a nice solar panel, 360 watts, which is pretty good. Let's see. But yeah, this is all cool. 5 people in here. Yeah, I'm going to hang up here for, it's nicely nice out right now. It's pretty nice. You know, cooled off. It's weird weather. It's actually cooling off at night. I didn't expect it. I froze up again. Hold on a second here. Hold on a second here. Come on.